Good afternoon. It is a pleasure to be here, and it nearly feels like there's really nothing more that I can say. I think you'll all agree we've been inspired, informed, educated, and also challenged. Now, most of us in this room aren't doctors or lawyers or politicians. We maybe can't relate to the experts we've seen behind us on the stage. But I know that you, like me, have had your eyes opened to the reality of abortion in this country and indeed around the world. We are hearing the stories. We know that both lives in pregnancy matter. We know that fathers matter and women need support. We all have a part to play. We know the numbers are the highest ever recorded in this country. We know that the cultural challenges and the legislative challenges are significant and are increasing for our medics, for politicians, for our educators, but even just the ability to stand and speak in public. We've seen with Isabel and Adam that public witness is under threat. We're getting ready to go out into the public streets and march for life. And as Isabel has already said, on a day like today, emotions are heightened and we can feel a sense of courage and boldness when we're together, and that's brilliant, it's important. We've looked at the pledge as to how we take that away from today, and that matters. But I also know that we are a tiny representation of the whole of the population. The people that have had their eyes opened and their ears are awake to hear the sound of crying. The women who are crying in despair in pregnancy crisis, but also post-abortion. We can imagine the babies crying who are at risk of abortion. But so many of the public don't seem to be aware of that. And I think the three words that I would use to describe the vast majority of the public, including in the church, are silence, fear, and resistance. It's our job to be the hands and feet and the mouth of Jesus. Most of us, if not all of us in this room, love Jesus. And we carry his presence and his aroma with us as we go out today. There's a beautiful book called Beauty Will Save the World. And there's a quote in that book as we prepare to go out onto the street. Jesus saves the world from false freedom. From freedom as a euphemism for power, from freedom as justification for killing. And we know that in the context of abortion, abortion is sold to women as their route to freedom. The father of lies is selling that message in this world. But we know that it's a lie. And we know that with Jesus, there is life, there is hope, there is healing, and it's up to us today to start living that in every aspect of our daily lives. As we go out onto the street, we are the ambassadors of Jesus. We bear his authority as his children and as his image bearers. We're going to speak the truth with grace and love. We're going to offer help, hope, and healing to women and families who are facing pregnancy crisis, who are struggling post-abortion, but also those who are just struggling to get involved with the whole area of pregnancy crisis and abortion. I want to read the few words are a few words from a song, a worship song that wasn't written about abortion, but I think in the context of today and what we're talking about, it's really powerful. Each person here has been convicted to speak, to stand, and to serve for life. We just maybe haven't quite figured out what that looks like. But if we think about that calling, if we run where the Spirit calls us on, the greatest things have yet to come. Let's not be scared and overwhelmed. We will rise. Though the opposition may surround us like lions and crush us on all sides, we may fall, but we will rise, not by might, or by power, or by the strength of swords, but through the love and in the love of Jesus. All that's lost can and will be restored. And that includes lives, it includes laws, it includes hope. We can take courage as we go out onto the streets of London. Please be aware of our witness, smile, and stand for life. We are marching for life. Thank you all. Thank you to Isabel. And let's take that message out to London, and next year we'll make it even bigger and better. Thank you.